Jax away, folks. I am once again back. Now, I am back with a new video after what is, to be honest, a really long time without making a goddamn video. Now I apologize for this. This was due to the fact my HDD could not keep up with recording. However, I will just jump to things, as you probably don't care. Alright, I just like to give a shout out to Jack and Reggie at school for threatening to chop my head off. Now, moving on. I have brought you 5 houses that are all possible to build in your first night in survival Minecraft. Now, they're all have different levels of resource use and practicality. So, we're going to start here and move on. Okay, so the first thing is a water base. You can pop down here. You've got your chests, furnaces, anything you want to do, craft. Then to get out, all you do is jump on here, jump on the, hopefully if I can jump on there, you can jump up, close the trapdoor, and your problems are all gone. All of them. Now, it doesn't have many features, so, it's a pretty mediocre base. You could expand it theoretically. Resources, it takes basically nothing. I'm just gonna put that out there. Prettiness, not applicable. It's not about the surface. And practicality 9. I'd say it's actually quite a useful house for your first night in Minecraft. Alright, so moving on, we have this little base bunker thing in the ground. Now it's got quite a lot of chests, in all fairness. Is it a stone? God damn it. Quite a lot of chests. Furnaces, crafting tables, everything that you would ever need for your base. It does have one downside. It's not terribly expandable. You could theoretically turn this into a mine and then do all kinds of fancy things. But I wouldn't go into that. You could also expand onto the roof. But, as it stands, that little bit down there is not very practical. It also takes a pretty long time to build. And when I tested it in survival, it was halfway through the night before I finished building this. So feature 6, it's got quite a lot of chests and things. Resources 5, it's got pretty basic things that you need to build this. Prettiness, it looks pretty damn pretty in all fairness. And practicality 8, this is, it's quite a good base as your first base. It has quite a lot of use. So the next one is our first actual house. It's, it blows my mind. So we walk in here and the first thing you're gonna notice is it has 3 blocks of farmland. It's got 4 chests and, the normal 3 furnaces, everything like that, crafting table. But it's got farmland and also something else. These trapdoors are not just for decoration. We actually have a chicken farm up here. You can throw chicken eggs in here. And what's lovely about this design is if I were to take an item, I'm just going to use a stone, but this works for any item. And if I throw it on there and then I jump, I can grab that item through the trapdoor. Which means you can easily collect all those eggs that you just the chickens just laid. Which is a useful feature without having to go here and jump on top and bash it out and walk up here and annoy the chickens and so on and so forth. Making this quite a good house, but not really terribly practical. I mean, you could use it. I mean, it looks nice, and if you're into fancy things, it's definitely for you. But it looks very, very pretty, so 9 uses quite a lot of resources though. So that was this little house. You can also access some of your chests from the outside. This is a useful feature to have. Alright, so moving on, we have this little kind of brick, if you like, of a house. It doesn't look, terribly nice, but it has one important feature. It has a mine shaft, which, you can expand if you want to. It has, the standard chests, protection, furnaces, crafting table, so on and so forth. But it's not very resource intensive as well, which makes it quite a nice starter house. You can also, again, access your things from the outside, which is always a plus. So feature 7, it's got a mine shaft, which definitely, puts it up a bit on the list. Resources doesn't use that many resources. Theoretically, the fences might cost you a bit, but it's no different with any of the other bases. Prettiness, it doesn't look very pretty, to be frankly honest. And, it has a fair amount of practicality, but, not really much. Now, the last one is more of an honorable mention than anything else. I already featured this in a video, so, if you go and look through my channel, you know, shameless promotion, gonna throw some in here. If you look through my channel, you can find this. Now, when you have this trapdoor on your head, monsters can actually see you, which is a very, very useful. Well, it's not really useful, to be honest. But, you know, it's quite a simple little base. And, well, it's the smallest that I've ever seen made that you can get into at any time. Theoretically, you could place a chest here instead and go to bed and then get up. But there's no point. So, features 3. It's not got a lot of stuff. Doesn't take many resources. Reasonably pretty, but no practicality. But it is really, really small, which is pretty awesome. So anyway, guys, if you love this video, please remember to drop a like and a subscribe. And without further ado, I will see you guys hopefully in the near future, which is when I make my next video. Bye.